G'day, Mick Anderson from Aerofloat, taking a look today at our largest plant we've ever built. It's a biological wastewater treatment plant for nitrogen removal. We're going to walk you through the process, how we built the thing, check out the performance of the plant. Let's take a look. Okay, so on this plant here, we had this receiver lagoon, about 15 megalitres, which is collecting the wastewater from this client's production. We are aerating this with a brush aerator. After that, we have these two Gourmet Wrap trash pumps picking up from the lagoon and sending it over to the first processing lagoon, our nitrifying reactor. So when we designed this plant, like any wastewater treatment plant on an existing site, you come in and you look around, you see what you can work with. So here we had this receiver lagoon, about 15 megalitres. We had this pond also here. We converted this into our nitrifying reactor, fitted it out with the pontoons, mooring cables, loaded it up with the aerators, and these aerators are coming on and off and controlling a DO set point on a PID. This nitrifying reactor is really doing the bulk of the work in the oxidizing of the ammonia to nitrate. So, we've converted our ammonia into nitrate. Now we need to reduce the nitrate to nitrogen gas. The way that happens is by pumping forward to our anoxic tank. So in the nitrifying reactor, we have dissolved oxygen. In the anoxic tank, we have no dissolved oxygen. And the organisms take their oxygen from the nitrate molecule. So in summary, nitrification is the conversion of ammonia to nitrate. Denitrification is the conversion of nitrate to nitrogen gas, and that happens in the anoxic tank in the absence of dissolved oxygen. The bugs take the oxygen from the nitrate molecule, releasing the nitrogen gas to atmosphere. So here we have 3 pumps. In normal operation outside of settle and decant, we're pumping to the SBR, overflowing to the anoxic tank, and then back around to the NR. When we go into settle and decant, this third pump will kick in and pump from the NR straight to the anoxic and back, and then the SBR goes into settle and decant. So you can see here we're either pumping to the SBR or we're pumping to the anoxic tank. So this is the sequence batch reactor. So we're pumping into here, overflowing to the anoxic and back to the NR as I mentioned. So in here we have another surface aerator, we have an airlock siphon decanter, and this reactor goes through an aerate, mix, settle, and decant cycle. This is the outlet of our airlock siphon decanter. After we settle the biosolids, the airlock siphon decanter nozzles draw the clean water through the nozzles, down the U-tube, out this effluent pipe to the effluent tank, where we're disinfecting the water and aerating before pumping through these 3 sand filters for final polishing. After the water passes through the sand filters, it's met all of the stringent requirements for discharge to the environment. So this is the MCC, it's a Form 4A board, 630 amps. We've got a nice big 20-something inch Beckhoff screen here for the process, all of our set points, and then in the background we're running ignition for our SCADA package for all of our trending so that our process engineers in Sydney and our operator up here can make informed decisions. The organisms are creating more and more biomass every day, so we have to remove that here via this belt press. What you see here is the only waste stream that leaves the site. 6 months after we won this contract, we were processing water on this site. That is no small feat. So congratulations, well done to our whole team who took part in this complex infrastructure project. And thank you to our client for trusting Aerofloat to deliver this biological wastewater treatment plant, doing their bit for the environment.